Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
It is
Welcome.
about that time.
Welcome.
About that time.
Welcome.
About that time.
Welcome.
About that time. Wolf and Owl, baby.
Yes.
With Tom Davis.
Romesh, Ranga Nathan.
And we are here. We've actually, today, fun thing, we've actually planned everything we're going to say. It's scripted today.
Yeah, all scripted. Well, it's scripted because there's a slight change in the engine room. Midfield.
I didn't want to really bring this up.
John
is doing. He's working on OnlyFans stuff, isn't he?
Yeah. So John's had a big uplift in his social media profile.
He is doing. If anybody is interested, look up on OnlyFans John Foot Stuff.
Also, it's just a lot of him.
I would say if you're into
feet.
toes and spreads, you are going to have a great time.
He's got apparently the sexiest verruca in England. And there's a lot of him eating onions and different things, like smelly fruit.
There's a thing
vegetables.
where he, only using 2 of the toes on his right foot, he makes a sandwich. And I think people are going to be really into it.
He's got perfectly manicured toenails, by the way.
Yeah, pedicured.
Yo, what do you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in his song's about 2 grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
You went for a pedicure the other day, didn't you?
Beautiful.
Tell me about it.
Do you know my toenails have grown back quicker, though, from it? It's like, I don't know what's happened, but yeah. It was.
First of all, I don't think that's true.
No, I swear they have. They're like, now, you know, what's the dinosaur with the first job?
Can you Google what's the dinosaur with that, please?
No, the toenails, long toenails.
The Velociraptor.
Is it Velociraptor?
Well, in Jurassic Park it does that.
Yeah. They've come back like that. And I'm now having to, at some point, go and get another. I'm not cutting them myself. I could never cut them myself again.
My dad had such horrible, horrible toenails that he never cut. I honestly believe he could have scaled a cliff face. Like it was horrific.
But didn't they not get painful?
I don't know, but like I don't know if it's a generation. I don't know. Like his feet were horrendous. Like genuinely,
mine aren't pretty feet.
Like you could hear him. Like it was like hearing heels come across the kitchen floor. His toenails clacking. Yeah, it was so bad. They're horrible.
I've got to say, I think a pedicure is up there. It's a really enjoyable. Also, I don't know about you. Still doing the magnesium butter on your feet?
Occasionally.
Yeah, I've been doing it quite a lot, and I don't know. It seems to be having like paint stripper on the soles of my feet.
Right.
I don't know if I'm putting on too much. I've got a cheaper brand of magnesium butter.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a lot of excess skin. I'm just having to sort of scrape off.
Have you ever tried sanding your feet?
That's what I mean. That's what you get done at a pedicure.
Yeah. So you influenced me.
Yeah. Did you have one?
So I booked in to get a pedicure.
Nice.
And then we were getting something delivered, and Lisa had to go out, and we had to take the delivery. And Lisa, it was not anyone's fault.
Yeah.
He says, as if he believes it's Lisa's fault. Lisa sprung it on me a little bit, although she told me the day before that she was going to be out. So we had a 4-hour window for this thing to arrive, and I thought it could happen while I'm out. So I phoned up the place and I said, I've got to cancel my pedicure. They're so nice. I went, oh, bless you. What's happened?
Really?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I know, really sweet. I said, I've had a bit of an emergency. So I've rescheduled. I'm going in 2 weeks' time. Anyway, Tom, you will not believe it. Bloody my luck. Put the phone down. They sent me a specified time. I could have gone.
Oh, why can you call them straight back?
It was like 15 minutes later, and by then I should have been on my way by then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they'd have worked around you.
I don't want to make people
some of the most understanding people in the business.
You've had one pedicure,
and
you're able to. Can I tell you something?
I didn't even book. I walked into the pedicurist and said, "I haven't booked,"
right?
And they went, "Don't worry, we've got our best person on it today."
I think if you can walk in, and they say their best person is free, you take your little trotters and you walk out again.
Really?
That for me is a red flag.
I'm going to say at the end of it.
You've got this thing where you think if people are available, that's a good sign.
No, of course it is a good. No, I went in and look. There's this part of me that does agree with you. There's also a part when this lady started going to work. I was like, by gosh, she knows what she's doing.
Well, you've never had a pedicure before.
No.
So you don't know.
And if I'm honest with you, my toenails have grown back in quite an unsightly way. And there's been a lot of dead skin on my like the surf of the sea when it leads that sort of scaly sort of stuff. That's what my feet have become like.
I mean, if you want to see what this looks like, head over to John's OnlyFans. So what did they do? Because when I said to Lisa, I've booked a pedicure, and she said, why? She didn't say why in that way. She said it in like, oh, well, how come?
Yeah.
I said, because Tom got one, and now he's influenced me, and I want to get one.
So
she said to me, once you get one, you'll never stop.
That's how I've got to get. I'm getting one on.
Well, you can't
Tuesday.
stop, can you? Your feet are
decaying. They are decaying.
Your feet look like
it's like they don't have a picture.
You found them in some sort of Egyptian
There's so many
tomb.
different. Obviously, the nail cutting's beautiful, right? But they also get rid of a lot of the sort of like fungal nail stuff as well.
What are you talking about?
No, like what's that bit called? Like this bit, like the quill or something, right?
Cuticle.
Cuticle, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That thing they get rid of, like all your nails, they sort that out.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
get back to. I don't. Why things happened is you've said fungal. I've asked a follow-up question. Your arse has gone, and now you're talking about cuticles.
Well, I had
so what is
the
fungal thing that you're talking
Well, you got
about?
When I worked on building sites and stuff, and sold t-shirts, I was doing a lot of work outdoors in very, very tough conditions. Right, so my feet took a battering for many a year.
How long have you been doing comedy for?
Well, that's a lot of standing. But I've never had a pedicure before.
Right.
So my toenails slightly were a little bit. Look.
So if people are starting to get emotional by this story of hardship, I just want to say, obviously, guys, we should probably put a trigger warning. Anybody that hasn't had a pedicure, you're going to find this quite triggering. Tom, sadly, and it's really good to hear you open up about this. You've not had a pedicure this whole time.
Can we, in the edit, maybe put some sort of that somber music?
Yeah,
like you know.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do it like this.
Let's do it like our favourite twat.
So,
Diary of the CEO.
So look, Tom, thank you. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Look, this isn't something I've heard you talk about before.
I don't think I've ever opened up about this before.
But I had a little chat with you beforehand, and you said you're okay to talk about this. And I actually think people will find this quite helpful.
I think I have to talk about this now. I think I've held back, and it's the one thing that I've never really opened up about.
So let before we get into the actual nub of it, if you like, tell me a bit about the background into. So you worked on the sites, building sites, didn't you?
And I also sold festivals.
And what was that like? What was that like? Just to give us an idea, because I guess some people don't realise. They just think building site is a building site. But what was that doing?
Building sites are a building site.
And what was that doing to your feet?
Though, just to building sites are building sites.
Yeah, sure.
So just so you know that.
Yeah,
I don't want you getting confused.
No, well, that's why it's good to have an expert.
So it's tough, all conditions.
Yeah.
Sometimes it rained. Sometimes obviously it snowed.
Yeah.
And then you had that heat, man. All the time, you had to wear shoes. You couldn't go barefoot on a building site.
No.
So a lot of sweating, anti-sweating on the feet. Oh my God, when the rain came in, sometimes your trainers would get wet. And
did your feet ever get sweaty when you were catcalling women as they walked past?
No, that was mainly my groin. That would get quite sweaty then, if I'm honest with you.
How often on the sites were you nursing a boner?
It depends who I was working with.
Right.
If it was a guy called Gary Ellis, I'd quite often be aroused. He often just worked in a quite a tight pair of old 1989 Arsenal shorts, and he had a six-pack and sort of quite strong shoulder, very strong shoulders.
Gary actually texted the podcast, and he said, and I just wanted to put this to you.
Yeah.
He quoted you directly as one day saying to him, after you finished on those doors, why don't you get to work on my back doors?
Yeah.
Is that true? Can you
obviously,
confirm that?
We were never carpenters. I don't know what you think we were making with doors.
Well, I guess it's asking him to fuck you.
yeah.
Is what I'm getting. Is what
I was very
getting.
sort of
I think what you were getting
in the way that I
ground zero for this.
Yeah, I'd always be quite sort of. Yeah, I'd like to sort of like bit of wordplay before we get at it with sort of like rough guys.
Sure. So you worked.
But that's not what I'm here to talk about.
No, you worked on the sites, and your feet took a battering, didn't they?
Yeah, and then I worked selling t-shirts, festivals. Feet took a battering there as well.
Very
my feet have been, and obviously.
Did you not have a chair when you were selling the t-shirts?
No, you can't sell things sitting down.
Well, I'm assuming that people aren't.
You've obviously never sold anything in your life.
Well, I've sold the idea of a podcast where I'm carrying somebody to a production company. So I have sold stuff, but
apart from sunglasses.
But you, but what I'm saying is, you at the times where you didn't have customers, what would you do?
you'd be looking for customers. That's the
In
whole
what
thing about
way?
sales.
So
You'd be at the front of the store. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? The grind never stops. The hustle never ends.
Right. So if I was a customer, how would you? If I was just wandering around the festival,
Hey, you need yourself a new T-shirt, you silly Wally.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, I've gone too hard.
Yeah.
I got excited. Right. Hey, hello, mate. Did you enjoy The Killers?
I'm just on my way to.
You definitely watched The Killers.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Do you enjoy them?
Yeah, they're great. I love The
Mr.
Killers.
Brightside. Can I get you a T-shirt or a jumper?
I was wondering why
that weather's changing, huh? Ah, gosh.
Yeah, I was thinking you wouldn't buy a T-shirt if it was cold. I mean, I understand if that would work on somebody who was topless. Yeah, I get that as a sales technique. Anyway, so you worked on the T-shirts.
Yeah.
You stood up the whole time.
Yeah.
You're going up to people going, "Oh, it looks."
Obviously,
you
then
look cold.
I was doing that, and then got into stand-up comedy, which is also all standing up. So
yes, there's a lot of standing up stand-up comedy. And would you not sit down backstage?
Never. No, I'm always pacing. So my feet over the years have taken a real pounding.
What size foot are you?
12.
Right, so that's a lot of surface area.
Yeah. Not as much if I was a 13 or 14, but more if I was a 10 or 11.
Absolutely, yeah. That's good. It's sometimes, I think, a lot of podcasts forget to reiterate how numbers work. So it's good to get that.
So,
and would you, in your days as on the building sites or selling T-shirts or doing your stand-up comedy, would you moisturise it? What was your foot care regime?
My feet are the one part of my body I've never paid any due diligence to.
Right.
They've just been an afterthought, if I'm honest with you, Romesh. And looking at it now, that just makes me quite ashamed. And also feel quite selfish about my feet, because I look at it now, and these guys have been carrying me for, up until I met you, really. So,
but they've continued to do that, haven't they, I assume?
Well, yeah, I know, but now I can sort of lean on you quite a little more. So
yes, absolutely.
Which is nice. So thank you.
I've actually got to go somewhere about my spinal issues from all the carrying.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, and I have to say this. 3 weeks ago, I made a big life choice. I decided to book my first pedicure. And it was then I realised...
Not your first one of the month, I'm assuming.
No, my first one ever, mate. I've never done a pedicure.
You've never had a pedicure before?
No.
Do you want a moment?
No, I need to get this out. And then it dawned on me what I put my feet through over the last 46 years. And
just take your time.
It dawned on me then what I put my feet through for the last 46 years. And I don't think you can look at any part of your body as being less than the sum of its parts.
No, I don't think I even understand what that means.
Thank you.
What do you mean by that?
That your feet aren't any less important.
You're going to go to your eyes after your nose?
Then your eyes or your nose, your ears.
Right.
Yeah, we look at those things all the time, because obviously mirrors are usually face. You look at your face, and they're your sort of top.
Sure.
They're
the things that you look at the most.
Yeah, and then you go, okay, let me look.
It's difficult to look at, foot mirrors are quite.
Unless you go to a shoe shop.
Yeah.
And then you've got shoes on. Seldom do you take off your shoes and socks and go, sorry, mate, it's going to...
Could have a quick look. Yeah, it's unlikely.
And I think actually it's a metaphor for life. We don't look down enough. We just look forward and up and side. And, we don't look down and go, down, when did you last thank your feet?
When did I last thank my feet?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever thanked my feet.
Then the joke's on you.
What joke? So, do you thank your feet?
Yeah, no,
I'd love to see you do it.
Okay. Robert, Martin, thank you both for getting me here today, for walking, for always being there. Thank you for allow me to wiggle my toes with glee, but also when times are tough, for pushing the soles of my feet down and going, I've got this.
Really nice.
I put a lot of weight on my feet, literally. So, yeah.
Yeah, very, very moving. And I would say better than most of your closing thoughts. So you had your first pedicure.
Yeah.
And how was it? Was it good?
It's amazing. The woman who did it was just a foot expert.
Right.
And she just looked at them at first and she went, okay.
No, she didn't do that, did she?
No, she did look at them and she was like, okay.
How bad were they?
They were, yeah. I mean,
and did you prep them before you went to get your pedicure?
No, that's half the. Can I say, by the way, if you turn up and you prep your feet, you're taking all the joy away from that person.
Well, you're not taking the joy away.
That's like pumping up. You're going to the garage and doing your wheels on your car and making sure all your oil's fine. Oh yeah, by the way, the car's nearly done. Just you've got. I'm just gonna. Where are you going? I'm just gonna go to the hairdressers.
No, it's not the same thing at all.
Of course it is.
No, it isn't.
What prep are you gonna do?
What I'm saying is, if like your feet stink or whatever,
right.
You're taking a bit of extra care to wash them.
By the way, do you wash your feet every day?
Yeah.
Good.
I know that you're about to. But by the way, you're about to go in 2-footed on me there when you thought I didn't.
No.
Do you know that 80% of people don't wash their legs?
But why?
Because it's runoff.
What do you mean run? Yeah, because it runs down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's the theory.
You have to wash them. Like washing your legs is as important as washing your arse. Well, not as important, but yeah, your arse is the one thing to really wash. But
I wouldn't say it's the one thing to really wash.
No, but if you could wash one part of your body, what would it be?
I think I probably wash my arse more than I wash any other part of my body. I think
that's
probably true.
Yeah, that's the bit. By the way, arse first or last when you're having a shower?
Arse first or last? Yeah. I go first.
What?
Yeah.
Then you got arse hands for the rest of your...
Well, there is running water in my shower. I don't know how yours is operating. No. I'm not just going to one bucket and repeatedly using that water.
No, but still, it's an insane choice to get in there and give your arse a good scrub and then go through your hair.
I don't think it's insane.
Mate, it's a big... I'd say that's the last bit and then you really, really go to work on it. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say...
Yeah. What I'd like to do is finish really washing my arse and then go and hug my child. Like if you've not got the fucking like you've not got the lurgy. You can wash you're in a shower, man.
You're in a shower, but to go in and put your arse first, I'd say your arse is the bit that needs the most fucking work done to it, right?
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? You're giving away a lot about your lifestyle in the way that you're talking right now. No. You're making out like you've got. It's a fucking heavy duty job every time you go to the shower.
It's not a heavy duty job, but
you're talking about what I like to do is I like to have a shower, wash everything else, then I go away, have a break, have a high protein meal, get myself ready, 3 deep breaths, and then I go into my crap.
You're not gonna fucking jump in the sewage before you get in a swimming pool.
Where is there any sewage?
Your arse is your sewage pipe.
Do you not wipe your arse and cleanse yourself? So what are you talking about?
But I'm not going to wash my arse and then go and give my face a good wash. I go literally down.
Okay.
I start at the top of my head. Get that all nice and washed.
I get it. Please do not go through the geography of your body top to toe. Please. Right. You start at the top.
Yeah, and then I'll go front to back when it gets to the genitalia.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm down through legs and feet.
Okay.
But also, by the way, feet-wise, are you lifting every foot off the floor, giving it a good scrub?
Every foot, yeah, every single foot.
No, but are you like that?
Every single foot.
Because I know there's some people I've watched, right? Who
You've watched in the shower?
Yeah, or you just look at when you're in the gym, who just do a little like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying about getting your feet up and getting between the toes.
I get my foot. What's going on with you?
I'm just saying. I've never seen you in the shower.
No, I've never seen you in the shower. For all I know, this could be just a fabrication.
No, it's not. That's one thing I would never lie about. That's my shower technique, and I'd film it quite happily and send it to you.
I'd love that. Would you? Do you ever use a flannel, or a loofah or a scrubber?
Oh my god, a loofah I love. One at the end of a stick. Oh, that's the best, isn't it?
Yeah,
really get your back nice.
Yeah,
that's not every day. I won't. Again, I'll be honest.
No, I think you have to save that special occasions.
Yeah.
Why would you not use a loofah every day?
Because if I'm honest with you, I'll absolutely smash it using a loofah for a week and then go, that loofah's disgusting now, and then I've got to buy another one. Sometimes I forget to put it on the shopping list.
Yeah, I get it. Especially if you're going to work on your arsehole, you're like
You don't loofah your arsehole.
No, I don't. I don't know what you do. It wouldn't surprise me at this stage if you told me it gets inside you.
Do you exfoliate often? How often we exfoliate in the body of the Ranga Nathan?
I don't think I ever exfoliate.
You never exfoliate?
Don't think so. Well, I don't know what you mean by exfoliate.
Well, you get an exfoliate and you rub it on your skin.
Like a cream?
Yeah.
Do you mean with the little bits in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't really do that.
Mate, that's the way.
I do it for my face, but not anywhere else.
Oh, no, really. Get your whole body done. Not obviously your front willy and stuff, but...
My front willy?
No, your willy.
But it's okay to exfoliate your back willy, isn't it?
Oh, don't do your penis.
Don't exfoliate your penis.
And be careful around your ass. Don't go too crazy around your ass.
So you do exfoliate your ass?
I exfoliate.
And will you go into the valley as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's the bit you want the cleanest of your whole body.
No, I get that, but I'm talking about exfoliation.
Yeah. You want it smooth, nice and smooth.
I don't want it, you want it smooth. Do you want it smooth?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't do that really.
Yeah. This is an advertisement from BetterHelp.
Now, anyone who listens to this show regularly knows that mental health comes up a lot, and that's not accidental. Something we both think matters, and every time it does come up, we get messages from people saying it helped them feel less alone with something they were going through.
Which tells you that a lot of people are carrying quite a lot at any given time. Work pressures, relationships, big life changes, just the general weight of everything. And for a long time, the default was to get on with it quietly, not to mention it, and hope it sorted itself out.
Which obviously is not really a strategy.
Generally, one of the worst strategies. In fact, it makes things worse. I speak from extensive personal experience.
So we are delighted to be working with BetterHelp because having access to a qualified professional, someone to actually talk through what's going on with, makes a real difference, not just in crisis, but for everyday stuff too, the things that build up.
And the numbers back that up. Over 6 million people globally have used BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have at least 3 years and 1,000 hours of hands-on experience and hold all the required qualifications and certifications. There are over 30,000 of them worldwide, covering everything from work stress to relationships to major life changes.
And you can fit it around your schedule, whatever your week looks like. There are flexible ways to connect that work around it.
Which honestly is the bit that makes it actually doable rather than just another thing you mean to get round to, but don't.
If you've been thinking about therapy, BetterHelp can help you take the first step.
Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/wolfowl. That's better, HELP.com/wolfowl.
I have started to get into Korean skincare.
What is Korean skincare?
It's skincare from Korea. I mean, the clue's in the name.
No, but what is it? What's the difference?
Like little cleansing pads and like different types of moisturiser and little bits of, de-aging things and stuff like that.
How much time have you got to be doing this in the morning?
Not a lot of time. It takes me about 5 minutes. It adds 5 minutes to my daily routine.
You're looking good for it, I've got to say. Skin looks nice.
Somebody we know has gone to an actual, I don't think we should name them, but somebody we know has gone to an actual skin expert and they are looking...
Oh, I know the person.
Yeah, they are looking.
He was
incredible.
showing off about this recently.
Well, I wasn't showing off, but
he looks incredible.
He's gone to a specialist.
He had quite grey sort of skin.
Yeah.
And now
I don't think he had grey skin.
Yeah, no, but he had that sort of grey sort of like...
I mean, he might have talked about this publicly, so we might be being coy about it. Because
the
number of times I've tried to protect somebody, and then it turns out they're just talking about it openly.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. But this person, by the way, looks like they'd sort of been working like in a science lab.
Yeah. So basically what they do is you go into this thing, and then they analyse your skin.
Yeah.
And then they give you like a series of treatments he looks unbelievable.
He looks so young.
Should we get it done?
Yeah, I'd love that. I try to.
I mean, you've got great skin, actually.
I try to use stuff on my skin. I've got my nose feels a bit tender today. I'm stressed. All my stress goes to my nose.
In what way? How does that manifest
I
itself?
just get like a sore nose when I'm stressed.
Okay. So you're quite stressed at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had. So one of the things. Do you brush your beard?
Yeah, brush it and try and use a nice oil in it.
So
I feel bad now because I haven't done it this morning. To be fair, I got so much weird messages after the state of my beard was brought into question a few episodes ago.
Oh, but that was only because you're growing it for the
I've cut it back now.
Yeah, it looks good. I looked good before.
I wish I'd shaped it more from where it was, but I've been cutting my own beard. I quite like it. I quite like the sort of process of it. And now I feel like...
Can I just say something?
What?
You've been cutting your own beard. Again, you've made it sound like a hardship. It's a pedicure all over again. Most people do their own beards.
Yeah, I know, but I've had disasters cutting my own beard. Do you remember when I went too far down there?
Yeah.
And it like yeah.
You look like you remember Colour Me Bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I've been scarred by that. I've got to be really careful.
Yeah.
Because I would literally go, I'm just going to notch that down before you know it.
You've done a great job on it though.
Yeah, I feel I'm learning now. I've been watching YouTube videos.
I'm so close to losing mine, man.
Where are you going to go? No beard, nothing.
Maybe just I might go back to Tash.
I like Tash on you.
Yeah,
Tash. I actually enjoyed having a Tash. I felt there was an inner confidence about having a Tash that I've never known. Like it.
It's because it's such an I think it's quite a weird. It's a deliberate look.
But I went to see Luke Combs this weekend.
Let's talk about this because you did a grid post
Yeah.
on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Something about nowhere in the world I'd rather be than with my angel watching Luke Combs or something like that, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So it was you and
Girl,
Catherine.
my world.
Tell me about the night. So you went to see Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. I get into this because there was a lot of moustaches there.
Yeah.
A lot of tashes. A lot of people dressed as cowboys.
Yeah. Does Catherine like Luke Combs?
Not as much as I do.
Okay.
I mean, look, she knew 3 of his songs.
Right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
If you're going to a gig and you know 3 songs,
yeah,
I actually think it's not bad.
There were 3 songs that he played. 2 of the 3 songs he played on the encore. So it's quite a long.
Frustrating.
And he was on stage for 2 hours. He's incredible.
Yeah.
One of the best things I've ever seen live. I love Luke Combs. I sing along a lot. Yeah, I've talked about this with the Oasis thing. I would very much get into the night. Fun night. A very amazing crowd. I genuinely, everyone dressed up as cowboy. I felt a little underdressed, if I'm honest with you.
Right.
I wish I'd worn like a sort of cowboy shirt and a hat, sort of more of a cowboy hat. I didn't think about it enough, and it's sort of that's going to be one of my biggest regrets of this year.
I would, before you complete that list, I would listen back to some episodes from this year. So how do you make the decision? You say to Catherine, I really love.
I'm like, would you be up for a date night going to watch Luke Combs? And she said, like, okay, this is your night. Went along, incredible. Few drinks. I mean, it was I would say it's one of the few times recently I've suffered a lot of real social anxiety though. We sat where we were sitting, a lot of lovely people, but a lot of, all of a sudden people wanted pictures and stuff.
You?
Yeah, and people drunk, and straight away I felt like, a little bit like, oh shit, like this is, so ended up having quite a few beers, the 2 of us, which is fun, which is good.
Yeah.
It had a weird thing. Catherine went to the bathroom at one point, and a woman who wasn't sitting next to us came and sat on her own, just came and sat next to me, and then sort of tried having a conversation.
Right.
And she was very sweet, but do you ever had that situation? I'm sitting there, this woman's chatting to me. She's a very attractive woman, and she was like chatting away, and I was like, when Catherine comes back, this would look like this woman wasn't sitting here. She's come and sat next to me for a chat. And when you just feel like, is this do I look like I'm being a bit of a prick just having a chat with this woman? So I found myself sort of like being a little bit despondent, I guess.
You were trying to bring this to an end before Catherine came back from the toilet.
Not bring it to an end. I was trying not to sort of get pulled into her. She was like, "What's your favourite song? Oh my God, are you excited to be here?" And
she recognised you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she came up to talk to me, and I was like, yeah, just chatting at first. She was very full on. She was very, very, very full on.
Unattractive, you've said that.
Yeah. No, but, a loud character. And if I'm honest with you, I felt this is a bit disrespectful if I'm sitting here having this full on conversation with this woman who's come up to speak to me.
Yeah. Let's be honest, if you're on your own, you would have tried to shag.
But, yeah. Of course, yeah. I mean, naturally, I'm that kind of disgusting human being.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd have showed her the pedicure. I'd have slipped off my cowboy boots.
Yeah. How about we enjoy this next song, Barefoot?
Which is one of his songs.
Anyway, so you're worried about... I wasn't worried. It's more of this isn't a very respectful thing to do. And also, the woman was very... when someone's very full-on chatty, and actually now I'm thinking about it, she had a lot of Tom energy. But I was like... this can't be the evening now. She's literally chatting about. It's awkward, isn't it? Catherine comes back and you go, "Look, sorry, I know we came together, but
no, there's 3 of us." And also, by the way, this woman knows all of his songs. She was singing them before the concert started.
Yeah,
she was going, "Oh my God, do you like Hurricane?" I went, "I love Hurricane," and she started singing Hurricane.
Did she know more of the songs than you did?
Well, probably on par, but I'm not singing.
Because you remember, don't you, when you told us a story about the Oasis gig where everybody that didn't know the songs you were really angry with?
Yeah, I mean, but it's very hard to be that angry with my wife when she's come along and done a nice thing.
I'm not talking about her.
Oh, I knew a lot.
I'm talking about this woman being angry with you because obviously
she was angry. No, but what she wanted to do was sing. Like she was singing the songs before the concert had started, so she was like, she was just loudly singing out, which was a bit like, okay, cool. Well, Luke Combs is about to do this.
Yeah,
if it was a wild thing that you're preempting.
What do you do? So, what face are you doing while she's singing this song to you? And how long's she going on for?
Well, Catherine also. This is a beauty. Catherine was then because I'd seen this bit of merch like this Luke Combs baseball shirt. So Catherine was then trying to find in the merch store. She went to 4 merch stores. She took a lot. I was like, she's taking ages, and she came back and she was like, I couldn't find the Luke Combs baseball shirt. I was trying to buy you that as a gift, sort of, which was a lovely gesture.
Oh my God! And while that, you're cracking on with some other woman.
Yeah, well, that's how it might look to people.
Yeah.
And this woman's then, but when Catherine came back, I think she'd sort of finished her own little concert. By the way, a lot of people around me were finding this quite annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sounds quite embarrassing for you, actually.
People were looking around because she wasn't just going, oh, I like this song, and then giving it a gentle, like, I came in like a hurricane. Yeah, she's like loudly singing.
Yeah.
Out where the wild things are, like out where the wild things are, like that. And I'm like, all right, yeah, chill out. Like, I'm not with you. Like, and people are looking around going, what is she doing? Yeah, and she, when do you feel like, okay, this night's become about, and she was fully decked out, like redneck chic, cowboy hat, cowboy boots. That literally, And
then how did it come to an end?
No, she stayed next to us for the whole concert. She was trying to dance with it. Me and Catherine were dancing. I was singing. Catherine was sort of like getting the use of the swing of the songs and then trying to sing. I mean, she was and then someone was like, "Oh, we're sitting there." And she was like, I've been sitting here since before the concert. It was all very awkward. It was very strange.
And did you feel any responsibility for how it went down?
Well, I was polite, but then what I realised, by the way, is being polite sometimes is a killer. I was polite to quite a lot of people. Do you ever have this thing? I was being polite. People want, can I get a picture? Yeah, of course, and chatting away and talking about Luke Combs or, quite a few West Ham fans or whatever, having a laugh with people. And then this guy came up, he was so aggressive. He was like, oh, who the fuck do you think you are? And I was like, no one, I'm just... And he was like fucking giving it all up with your fucking pictures, mate. And he was, I was like, no, I'm just doing pictures. He was so aggressive. And I was queuing, he was trying to knock, I was like, no, I'm just doing a few pictures. And you're like, no, this is fucking... I'm going to get beaten up by some fucking lunatic in a fucking cowboy hat. And he'd done the thing... I mean, it's a big look, by the way. He'd done the thing where he got a short sleeve shirt and he'd rolled the sleeves up to about there. And he had these fucking... He was so hench. He was terrifying.
I think that's probably the gear talking, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's had a couple of lines of coke.
Yeah.
And also, my girlfriend's been up there for fucking 2 hours doing her concert. And he was so angry. Yeah. And he did that thing, like, he ran out of aggressive things to say to me. So he just stood next to me sort of like a bull, just going...
I'm surprised that this guy was at this gig.
Yeah, he was, by the way, the only twat that there was. It was like they'd gone, oh, shit, we haven't got a twat here.
Where was the gig?
Wembley.
Oh.
Beautiful gig. There was a weird, actually, looking down, there was a couple of fights in the crowd.
Nice.
Yeah, you could see the torches in the crowd.
I wouldn't have thought it would be supercharged like that, but it was.
Yeah, there's always going to be helmets.
I mean, his music's beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
And it's all about love. It's all about family,
you wouldn't expect
friendship.
there to be a big row at a Lewis Capaldi gig, would you? For example?
No. But if there'll always be a prick who's there to... Niall Horan came out there with the guy from Clarkson's Farm. Both shot at a
Caleb.
beer. Yeah, Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb was wild. It was an incredible thing to see.
What is this gig?
So they come out and they shot a beer, like...
Yeah.
Did a beer. And Caleb was like... He was so sweet to see. I'm like, wow, he is really blossoming into, into something.
Yeah.
And Niall Horan was there. Sweet Niall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Really glad you had a good time.
Mate, I loved it.
Can you see yourself moving into doing more live music gigs?
Country music, yeah.
Right. Country music's your thing, isn't it?
I think it is now. Yeah. I think do you know what? I've been dancing around. I've been, indie. I quite like a little bit of hip hop, as we know. But this feels the thing for me now.
That's your genre?
Yeah, I think that's it now. I think
you're a country guy?
Yeah. I think
this is exciting.
Yeah, I feel like I've found my place in the world.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
I found my people.
What are you going to do?
There was a lot of, maybe do a country album.
I think you can just enjoy the music for a while. You've only just discovered that you like the genre.
No, I've liked it for a while.
I know, but you've only just declared that you're into.
Yeah, this is my thing. Like you have hip hop, I have country music now.
Yeah, I understand what that. I get that's what you're saying.
I was thinking of like a tattoo, like a sort of like, like a cattle, like a cat, like
a cow.
No, like cattle, American buffaloes or something like that, to signify my sort of emergence into the.
I don't think that's what people think it will signify.
What do you think it will look like?
Well, just like you're into livestock.
I bet Caleb's got a big cow tattoo.
Fine, but I don't think they're going to. Yeah, he works.
That's someone I'd like to be friends with.
He's off Clarkson's farm.
Yeah, but I worry about him now.
What do you mean?
Well, Clarkson's farm, he's doing. I don't know if the farm's still. I think it's doing okay.
He's doing great.
Yeah, but I think Caleb's such a sweet soul.
Why are you worried about him though?
Well, just the world. He's into the world we're in now.
Yeah,
he's very famous.
Yeah, so he's having the time of his life.
Yeah, but no, but when people start being pricks, I hope that he's got the.
So you thought he was a prick at that gig?
No, I thought he was incredible at that gig. But I just worry about people being pricks to him.
Oh, to him,
because he's a really sweet guy.
Yeah.
I do worry that he's going to get.
You should reach out to him.
Hey, he's bigger than me now. He's a massive following. He won't even. Yeah, he was on stage with Luke Combs the night before John Terry was on stage with Luke Combs.
What?
John Terry shotgun a beer with Luke Combs. He got
John
booed,
Terry,
and he kicked it into the crowd.
Okay, do you know what? Can I just say this? You will never see me at one of those fucking gigs.
Why?
People are coming on stage and shotgunning beers.
Yeah.
Fucking John Terry's there. No, thank you.
Who
was at the next night? Rupert Lowe.
John Terry had a flat cap on. He looked like
fucking hell.
He looked like he wandered in from a football factory. I was like, give him a cowboy hat at least.
Yeah, full cowboy. He's a proper full kit wanker, isn't he? He probably came on a horse.
A little pair of denim hot pants.
Lasso.
Some Daisy Dukes. It was it was a great night. Great night.
Good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Food there was incredible.
What other art? Oh my god, here we go. John Terry just shotgunned a beer with Luke Combs at Wembley Stadium.
He allegedly got booed.
Incredible how difficult I found it to read that single sentence, wasn't it? Can I tell you why? I'm unsure of how to pronounce his surname. I'm just going to say that. I've been
Luke Combs.
Is it Combs?
I think. Do you know what? I think we put too much. We've been pronouncing your surname wrong for fucking 15.
Well, not wrong.
Years.
It's only the way that I've.
Yeah, Ranga Nathan, right? But
who's been pronouncing it Ranga Nathan?
Huh?
What did you just say?
I thought it was Ranga Nathan, no?
Ranganathan.
Ranganathan. Well, okay, yeah. There we go. Look, yeah.
But don't get all shruggy.
It's pizza or pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Luke Combs.
Is it Luke Combs?
Combs, yeah.
Combs, okay.
The Combs man.
I mean, I've played his song. I've played a lot of his songs on my radio show. I still had to pronounce his name.
By the way, a lot of love for him, right? Even on the old R2 show.
Yes, yeah. It's a lot of love for him.
Yeah.
So is he your favourite now?
I adore the guy.
Who are your other country artists? No, because this is your genre now. I don't think that's a bad follow-up question. Who are the other people you're into?
There's a guy called Zach.
You can listen to people. It doesn't just have to be people that live on your road. What about music artists that you like? Country artists.
I have it on shuffle, so sometimes.
Right. Okay. So you just go. You go and you find the.
You
go to. Country
I'm terrible with that.
Genre.
I'm terrible with names. I don't even. Yeah. So.
Well, look. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
And I think
you know what? I think this is my journey, though. This is my journey. Luke Combs is that's my aperitif. That's my entrance into the into the world. That's
right.
Like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that tastes delicious. I could eat more of that.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got loads of dishes for you, sir. Bring them forth, and then I'll slowly eat them.
No,
I'm hungry.
I get it. I get the analogy. Yeah. It makes sense now. When you said aperitif, I was like, what could he possibly mean? But then you explained how a meal works, and I was like, okay. I get it now. I get what you're saying. But what I think you should do, if you're trying to deep dive into this genre, because that whole thing of like, I'm into this thing, I'm going to listen to a playlist, is great. But it's only really great if you then, like, say you hear it, is to actively listen. And when you hear a song that you like, then go to that artist. And then maybe you find someone that you're going to be a new fan of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I sort of ended up having to do that because of the hip hop show. Not having to do that, but you're trying to stay
but that's become your DNA. That's the thing you're known for more than anything else now.
What is?
Hip hop.
No, I love hip hop. But what I mean is like, you'd be listening to a playlist.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes you could just let that wash over you.
I like this a lot. This is good. Okay. Let's see what else they've got to offer.
Okay, you've made it sound absolutely disgusting now.
That's what you were saying.
No, but that's not what I'm doing. You fucking ruined it now.
No, that's what you did.
Okay. Yeah, I think I like the sound of that.
I like
Good
this
beat.
guy. I like this guy. He's a wordsmith. Okay, let me just. He's got some good. So he's got 3 albums. Oh, listen to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Look, you can make me look like a prick if you want, but it just means that you'll have a follow-up question to what other artists would you like. I'm just trying to help you out.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So the next, I'm going to have more people. That's the thing. I might do what you do and just go, like when you put the videos up of people you like on Instagram.
Yeah.
And go banger and or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see you start doing that.
Okay. I'm on it.
Okay, great.
Operation Country
Post
File.
Malone did a country album.
Post Malone, I know. Great guy.
Yeah, his country album's really good.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, Jelly Roll's good.
Yeah, I like Big Jelly. Well, not big. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he's just.
He did it by running like you. He did a lot of running. I actually
sadly split up with his wife.
Yeah,
Bunny.
Yeah, which is really sad because how it's such sweet names.
Bunny.
That's a dinner. Roll. Yeah, who's coming around tonight? Jelly and Bunny.
It sounds like something you'd watch on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. And they come around, and by the way, outstanding guests at any dinner party. Actually, probably not as much now. Obviously, he's not eating as much. But
well, that's better, isn't it?
Well, no, you want him to come around and having a full fucking.
Well, I'm sure he's still eating full meals. What I mean is that.
No, but he's not eating as much. Do you know what I mean? You got a portion control going. Oh, yeah, be careful, mate. You got a big run.
When you invite people around for dinner.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm asking this because I've never been invited around. So that's
you have been invited around, and you've been round to my house
for a lunch.
Okay,
a quick lunch, and it was
whoa.
It was made clear when it's very rare to be invited to someone's house where there's a hard out.
Was there a hard out?
Oh, very hard out.
I can't remember why.
Yeah, I don't. Well, you gave us a call sheet.
I actually put on a hell of a spread.
You did. It was great.
It was a hell of a spread.
It was really very.
I thought about everyone.
Yeah, you did.
You gave me everyone's dietary
Everyone had a great
requirements.
time.
Slightly worried that I sort of maybe dropped Lisa out a little bit because Lisa's. I think because you said Lisa will eat nearly anything, so I just thought she'll just.
Well, actually, I've slightly changed my mind on that. Lisa won't eat nearly anything.
No, that's what I found out that day. It was everyone else I got you this incredible vegan. I went to a specialised vegan place for curries.
Yeah.
One of my favourite restaurants to go to. I thought he'll love this.
Yeah.
Boys, I got some nice chicken nuggets, chips.
It's great. Yeah, it's good.
And then I thought,
it's weird that you still remember the whole list.
Well, yeah, because
it felt like quite a casual. You've invited us around and just have whatever you want. But now you're giving me an inventory of every single thing you brought in.
Well, I can tell you when I went to yours,
doesn't it?
I can tell you what I got for yours.
What?
I had a sleeve of biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't come round for lunch.
I came round for
Yeah, you came round just to say hello, and you ate all our fucking biscuits.
Which is that's what I mean about Jelly Roll. You're not having that problem.
By the way,
now.
just so you know, it's unusual to say I ate a sleeve of biscuits. You threw that out there like that's something somebody says.
I would.
Do you know when somebody says something that normally follows this sentence? When did you know you'd hit rock bottom?
Yeah, but a sleeve of biscuits isn't rock bottom. You never sat and watched a Netflix documentary or something and gone, "Oh fuck, mate, this is brilliant. This is great."
Are you asking me if I eat biscuits like popcorn? No.
I do.
Well, I'm not being harsh, by the way, on your eating habits. The reason I don't do that is I have to be really careful that I don't do that.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I think I'm in a place now where that is my joy. Where I go, okay, it's biscuit o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, can I tell you my slight issue with that?
Go on.
To be honest,
yeah,
is I don't think there's anything wrong with. There is nothing wrong with, and we are in this like with all these fitness influencers. They're all going like, you know, oh my god, you've got to be careful with what you eat and earn your calories and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that, and I think if you eat what you want, but the only stipulation is like I think you should at least savour what you're eating. Do you know what I mean? And so like if I sat with a packet of biscuits in front of the TV, I'm not really.
Yeah, but I suck every Jaffa cake. It's like every Jaffa cake. But if I'm sitting there with a sleeve of Jaffa cakes, everyone gets exactly the same respect and adulation.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I'm not like scoffing them in like that. I'm like,
it's really nice to hear you refer to Jaffa cakes like a pimp might do to his hose. Right, Tom, it's about that time, my G. Can you wrap us up?
Okay.
Lick this podcast to its close like a Juicy little Jaffa
Thank
cake.
you for listening, watching, and please subscribe if you can. Erin had a dog, Willie Taylor. Willie Taylor was the most loyal and sweet dog you could ever see, but as silly as the wind. See, every day, Erin and Willie lived near a small cliff, and Erin would let Willie out of the back door, and Willie would run off, and quite a lot of the time run down this cliff, thus finding himself stuck on the beach. Erin would go, "Willie, you silly thing, you're as silly as a blooming wind, mate." And he'd climb down and he'd get Willie and take him back to the house. He'd do it again and again and again. Then came a day where Erin had to go to the hospital because he had a really bad case of the piles. So he was in hospital and the door blew over. Guess it was a wind, being silly. And Willie escaped and ran, and he jumped down a cliff and found himself on the beach with the tide coming in. All of a sudden, Willie was up against it. He didn't know what to do. I guess that's the thing about life. If you keep putting yourself in silly situations that you can't get yourself out of and people help you from, you'll never ever be able to work your way out of those problems. That might be the lesson. But that day, Willie did work it out. He climbed up the cliff. Because sometimes when you find yourself put into the face of real adversity or a big cliff, you find something in yourself that lets you become the hero you've always needed to be.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Thank you.
Very surprising story.
Yeah.
For example, surprising, I think, to everyone that Willie survived the fall off the cliff. And it was the water that proved to be the thing he was most nervous about.
Yeah, so that's life, man.
Scrambled back up the cliff face.
Sometimes it's not the fall, it's the climbing up that teaches you.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, yeah.
Sort of almost a Miley Cyrus.
That's a country song right there, I think.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening and watching the Wolf and Owl podcast. We'll be back with an email episode, wolfowlpod@gmail.com, if you would like to send in a query.
Email your problem.
Yeah, or a problem, or anything at all, really.
Or just a picture of yourself doing something absolutely insane.
Absolutely. Please remember to like and subscribe. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Peace.